I think one of the things that strikes me the most about two things actually about him is that one is that he binds people together. Like wherever he goes, he binds people together. And the other is that like his faith is amazing, like amazing faith. Recently, I was telling my wife, I think, about how about Rishi's faith. I mean, like he's gone through so many things, but his faith is like there is nothing to challenge it. So it's something that I personally also learned from a lot. So, and he was my TTC buddy, so I have special memories. Huh? Yeah, you know, one of the things about Rishi is that he just goes with it. Like there is no like stopping him. So when WhatsApp was gaining popularity, Rishi said, I think we should create a teachers group in WhatsApp. And then before I could say yes or no, he had already created a group and like 100 people were added and people were adding left, right and center. And it became such a huge hit. Huge hit. We had like 500 people, 400, 500 people overall. Recently it has been...
two groups then.
Yeah. So we had to create two groups. But that is his thing. And he, he takes everyone along. So that is another thing. So although he goes for it, but he really like takes everyone along and then makes them realize the importance of like being spontaneous.
Well, I think it's not a farewell yet. Yeah. With whatever stories I've heard from Rishi, it's quite possible anything can change any moment. So I met Rishi some time ago, but recently we were interacting a lot more. So I learned a lot of things about Rishi. Very great guy, warm guy, nice guy. And I would really wish him all the best. I know you learned about his stories and time here in United States. It's been, a lot of ups and downs, tough times. But I want to wish him really lots of good luck and best wishes. And I hope going forward, everything is much smoother for you. So all the best.
So I met Rishi in New York, actually. That's the most funny place to meet. He was visiting New York, right? This was just before TTC or after TTC? After TTC, yeah. He was visiting us all in New York, and that's where I first met him. And it's funny, like, even though we had just met, it felt like everybody just connected with Rishi so easily. Like, he was part of the group already. And we were eating out dinner in a nice little restaurant, and the topic of that dinner was marriage. Because there were like 16, 17 single people sitting and wondering where are we going to get our partners. So it was really nice. I think something about Rishi that is so beautiful is he's so down to earth. He's so real, he just is so just there for you. And he just portrays himself completely, just opens himself to everybody. I think that's what makes him so easily to connect with everyone. And that's how I connected with him. And I don't know him for that long, but every time we've spoken, we've always had deep conversations, So I wish him all the best. I have no doubt that he's going to rock India when he goes back, and he's going to have a wonderful time there. And wish you good luck. Oh, I have one more thing to say about binding people, right? He is the only one in Bay Area who keeps sending me every event that happens in Bay Area. Nobody else informs me about anything else, but he diligently sends me every time if there is a satsang happening or anything happening. So yes, he definitely binds people.
He may be doing that from India too.
I'll share, yeah. I'm Vinita. I've recently moved to Bay Area, and to continue the story, I know Rishi from Portland, Oregon, actually. So he's been around all over US, and you can see that he's made friends and had an impact wherever we went. So it was about 2008, and that time, Gurudev came to Portland. Before that, Anandji had come, Mega Happiness, Mega DSN, all of that. And I think although Rishi had taken the Art of Living course before, I really thought that, it's in those days that, all those volunteering and working on the mega courses, it really, I saw him getting more and more grounded and, more enthusiastic. And his blossomed into such a wonderful teacher since then. And really, wherever he's gone, he's been binding people together, be it teachers, volunteers, whatever. So it's funny that I, see him here in Bay Area for his farewell, but he may come back anytime. We never know. So until then, have fun.
I really got to know you because it's just like 9 months ago I called and I said, come join the Palo Alto Center team. And I just always appreciate how it was really clear that you just wanted to contribute. That, if it wasn't your turn to teach, that's okay. Which is an unusual situation in a group of teachers, especially. I mean, we have some very feminine, passionate energy in our center, and so it's just was really what was best for the center. It was what was best for the group, and I'm sad that you're not going to be part of this round. But I really wish you good luck, and feel free, if you don't come back, to send some more calm male energy to the
Yeah, my name is Sai. I met Rishi maybe last year at one of the birthday parties.
As a you got to the house, that's how you met first time.
Who was it?
Oh yes.
You just moved to Bay Area.
Yes. 2 years
Recently
ago,
had come, yeah.
right? When I first landed in Bay Area, it was July 4th. I remember it was holiday, and then Alisha took me to Azazi's place, where Azazi was staying at that time, and I met Rishi. From then onwards and until now, I think I had 10 or 5 interactions. But even that's a short period of time, we were just not talking, and we were more than talking, we were connecting each other. So that is the best part I like about Rishi. I wish you all the best. I hope we continue this connection more.
So I met Rishi in 2008, just like we meet anyone else in Art of Living in one course. And after that, we have been very inseparable. I did so many big courses, so many projects with Rishi, and whenever there is a big project, there will be a big challenge or problem, and there will be nobody to handle that. And the only person I'll remember is Rishi. And I'll tell Rishi, we have 120 people course, and all of a sudden we want to cook, and nobody is there to cook. What to do? Rishi will say, "Bhaiya, I'll cook." How he will cook, I don't know. And then there are 120 people eating food, and he alone will do something. And as he said that, jump into the water, he will jump into the water and teach swimming to 5-10 more people, because he will get the group together. And we have been through multiple things together, and recently I lost my younger brother. It was a very difficult time, and nobody was there with whom I can talk. And Rishi just came one day, and then from every day he came, almost 2 months. Every evening he will just come, and hours he will spend with me, listening to all my stories, pain and whatnot. Nobody can ever do this thing, and nobody has ever done this thing to me in my entire life. Not even my family has ever done. And Rishi has been a great inspiration. And I think the dictionary is going to change. Rishi means happiness. Rishi means party. Rishi means stories. Rishi means gossip. And Rishi means male, calm, energy.
Well, no, compared to the Davy energy, you have to do.
There will be a footnote. And I don't know. I mean, I really feel very happy that he's going with uncle, and there are a lot of wonderful things waiting for him. And at this point, I feel very sad that I'll terribly miss him. And he's not a fellow Art of Living teacher or volunteer. He's family, and he's my brother. And my best wishes to you, Rishi. And as I was telling you in the morning, wherever you will go, happiness will follow you. Just keep your big smile, keep your enthusiasm, and just know that you have so much of strength. Anything you take, that becomes successful. So just go with that conviction. We all are together. Open Bay Area chapter in India, and we'll meet soon.
We'll all come there.
All the best. Yeah.
All the best.
Yeah. hug.
What he said, I met Rishi in 2015 when there was an advanced course going on.
Kashibia was teaching.
Kashibia was teaching presentation center, and food needs to be cooked. And
Suddenly the head cook is no more there, and then Nilam comes and says, Rishi, you are the head cook now. And then Kashibia was cooking, and they were he's teaching for the first time, like for him, and then like we had like what to do.
And
we had huge vessels and all.
And there was a dal which got burned. They were planning to cook some vegetable, and there was a mixie that was required. And he handled it like 2 days, like continuously from 6 in the morning to 10 in the night.
Yeah.
And I know you as well, because you cleaned the kitchen very well every 3 times a day. So thanks, Rishi, and I wish you all the health, happiness, and success in life.
Yeah, we met Rishi a few years back at the Care for Children meetings. And I said, who is this guy, who is so gung-ho in helping everything, every time, like in the social media and all. And we had the annual Dandiya program, and he's like everywhere, like in the social media and all. And we had the annual Dandiya program, and he's like everywhere. Rishi this, Rishi that, and he's like helping. And I felt like I was able to connect with him so easily. He's so friendly. Plus he's from Indore and I'm from Bhopal, so I guess, that Hindi thing, we were able to talk so easily. And it kind of reminded me of my childhood memories and all, like how I would have my friends and all. It was so easy to talk to, so lovable. And there was something that pulled us over here, to come here. Like we were so tired, both of us. We had our, a luncheon, Care for Children luncheon in the morning, but somehow there was something. We said, no, we have to go for Rishi's thing. So it's the love that you have for people, it just pulls. Okay. So continue that, I would say, and wish you good luck finding your life partner.
I just want to add that, yes, move like a cloud, like Bhaji and everybody has portrayed you. And that's the Guruji's message. That nothing.
I remember that you were organizing a first Dandiya, and then we were like, and she was just like taking her ownership. We were just only 5 volunteers. And there were like 800 people in the first Dandiya. Just 5 people just going all on the streets and going everything and taking care of that small things. For me also that was a turning point, because like we go to the SEF Dandiya where 10,000 people come. But this Dandiya, like I saw that so much of love and care was taken for each and every person to be able to do that. Like people who came, they could feel that love, and then tons of money flowed in for the donations and everything, just because people could sense that genuineness and all. So yeah.
You did bring more.
Yeah, I'd like to share something. As many of us have already shared, I still don't feel that he's going, and I'm 100% sure he's coming back. I don't know when, but I'm pretty sure. And from whatever time I've spent with him in LA, he's so full of heart, so full of love that it just flows. And he just binds everyone together, takes everyone together. And within the very short time that he was in LA, he just contributed so much that he made his presence felt. And that's what he is. Wherever he goes, he makes his presence felt. And yeah, I'm just very lucky to know you, and look forward to more chat nights.
Rishi bhai.
Rishi singing.
Are you sure, man? I've done this many times. One more time, huh? Rishi, actually, he came to Portland actually first time. He stayed with us. He came for internship. That's when he first met him. That's when he did the first basic course we did over there, right? You were the teacher.
Yeah, I was a teacher with 3 people in the class. My first or second maybe basic course. But it was like, best thing is about him is like, with totally yes mind. Chalo, chalo, bhaiya. Like, and he loves to eat food and, you know, have masti. That's the best thing about Rishi is like, you know, wherever he goes, like, okay, wherever there is fun, you know, fun Rishi follows, you know. So nice. Rishi, are you sure, man? I'm going like, you're gonna come back for sure. So there's no, you know, no going. It's just temporary. But good luck. Have through India ka hawa kha ke aao jao. Have some more fun in India and come back. Yeah.
ऋषि खाली खाता नहीं है, खिलाता है बहुत. He'll cook so much food, he'll host everyone all the time. Whenever you need him, he'll be around. Our official photographer. I remember I was in India, Ritvik had typhoid. He went and stayed with him in the hospital. And Ritvik was not able to sleep, so then he'll play Guruji's something in Guruji's. Then he's like, he'll tell me, Bobby.
This is on camera, guys.
No, he'll call me, Bobby, you know what? Then he's like, he'll tell me, Bobby.
This is on camera, guys.
No, he'll call me, Bobby, you know what? Ritvik को नींद ही नहीं आ रही थी. नींद में मैंने गुरुजी की आवाज में कुछ रखा.
We'll hand deliver it to Guruji.
He does that. सारा knowledge ऐसे ही आता है. No, don't lose your innocence. It's so precious. But you are definitely coming back.
I'm not really good at this. I've known him for say 2002, yeah, but 16, 17 years now. And we always used to joke about it that, you know, it's really hard to get rid of me. But wherever he went, we kind of managed to find each other. And now, like, finally, I just want to say that it's not a goodbye, it's like I'll see you soon.
Dude. I don't know where to start, but I'll tell you something that came up when I was sitting there and singing. Every time there's a satsang, and where the energy goes really high, and like, people are just thinking about should we dance or should we not, should we dance or should we not? And the first person who looks at me and I look at is Rishi. And then he says, shall we go? Shall we go? I'm like, just wait, one more song, just wait, one more song. And then we go up and it's like the whole satsang blows up, you know. And then everybody's on their feet. And I was thinking, man, next time there's a big satsang, who am I going to look at? You know? Well, that was, I guess, many times that happened of the good story. But there are some really bad things that we did together.
Uncle is behind.
Yeah. Actually, we shared a few with Uncle too. But, I had an amazing realization, Rishi. That's the line I tell him all the time. You are right. Your definition of impossible. Every time I think something is impossible, you come up with making it possible. And I think your faith, your love, you know, and your remarkable way of seeing genuinity in people. It's very precious. Very, very precious. It will be missed and it will come back soon. Can't wait to see you back.
I know Rishi. I don't know him much. I've only met him through Shikhar. I know him since I think last 2 years. I think at first we stayed at his house in LA. He's a very good host. He has bunch of guru stories and other stories. You never get bored with him. He loves to talk. He's a nice person. and I don't know. I will miss him. I wish him all the best for his next endeavor in life.
Well, I know Rishi through Naveen, and before we got married, Naveen used to share the room with Rishi. And
now you know who trained him.
Like certain things I do. Oh, don't do it like Rishi. I know. Or else, like, I wonder how he kept up with the energy of this guy. And after I met him, I know, oh my God, no wonder. They were roommates. And one day, I don't know why you came home. You came home for some reason, and I was like, oh, chat banayenge. I thought, oh, chat banayenge. Then it turned out to like some 30-40 people chat. And Facebook पे post किया. It's like everything happened in like 2 hours. I don't know how many people showed up. Like pretty much the chat was gone. That's what I would say. So I was like stressing out. बहुत छोटा था वो घर का gas stove. So I wonder like how are you going to cook for 20-30 people on that fridge? It is beautiful time. I'm gonna miss you, Rishi, especially. I think when Naveen gets to trouble, he talks to you and he meets, and we're gonna miss you a lot.
Mati.
What's that, man?
So, when I think of Rishi, I think of, he's someone to whom anybody can just go and talk to. He's not a kind of person who attracts only certain kind of people around him. Anybody can just go talk to him. And definitely, I've always wondered how he pulls people together, forms groups, and I think there was one course he took a lot of pictures of the participants and put it there.